Kool TV proudly presents Kentucky Christian University Volleyball as the Kool Hit Sports Network brings you coverage of the KCU Knights live from Grayson, Kentucky. Now let's head to Ron Arnett Court for the pregame show and KCU Volleyball live on Kool TV.
And good evening, everybody, from KCU as we come to you from the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table. Kent Robinson, James Carter will join us in just a moment as our executive producer, and going to join me on a little volleyball tonight. And on our camera this evening, Trey Collier, as we get ready to bring you KCU Volleyball here from the Lusby Center. Their opponent tonight is Bluefield. Bluefield overall is 8-7. They have a losing streak at 2. KCU overall, they are 0-11. And they look at your home record, they are 0-3, away 0-5, and neutral 0-3. And as we mentioned, the Rams of Bluefield, Virginia, they've lost 2 in a row. Their home record is 2-0. On the road, 2-4. And at neutral sites, they are 4-3. We'll take our first break. We'll talk about what these two teams did in their last matches, and we'll bring in James Collier. He's had a busy day as well. We'll do that in just a moment. This is KCU Volleyball on the Kool TV Sports Network.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return,
refresh,
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus.
Welcome back to the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table. Collier in just a few minutes. The Bluefield Rams make the trip. From Virginia. Their last match was at Cleveland, Georgia. They played Cleveland, Georgia at Truett-McConnell University, and that actually went in 4 sets. They won the first one 25-11, the second one 25-20, and then they would lose 25-16, come back and win 25-21. For KCU, as we mentioned, they were at Georgia last week, and their last match was against Reinhardt, Georgia, and they lost in 3 sets, 25-13, 25-10, and 25-15. But tonight it's a new match, and hopefully the Knights will get their first win of the season under head coach Russ Cassidy. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll talk to the coach of KCU here on the Kool TV Sports Network.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beauty Rest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus.
A trip of this week before you get ready to take on Coach Buddy Gallimore's Bluefield Rams tonight.
Oh yeah, we came back from the Georgia area or the Atlanta area with losses for Truett McConnell and Reinhardt. Mm-hmm. Both of them are really solid teams. Reinhardt, they're 4-0, I think, in our conference, and looks like they are 7-4 overall. Mm-hmm. Really well coached. Truett McConnell, new coach down there, not new to the conference. He coached Point, so they've got a great program. Both of them do. We just again start off really slow, and it's hard for us to build momentum if we're not winning the first set.
We saw you last week. You said you was going to change a few things up personnel-wise. Have you continued to do that coming into tonight's matches?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We've got a new rotation out there. It's not new. It's just it's what we've worked on. We got Lydia Ward going 6th row. She's our freshman setter and right side hitter. So we've got her going 6th row. We've really kind of saddled her back, up, and we're trying to get everything out of her that we can. She's just a tremendous leader, great setter, good hands, strong hitter. Mm-hmm. That's our biggest change, is just letting her go 6th row and trying to utilize her as much as possible. But we've got some really good players out here that just need a break. We need something to go our way. the light switch to flip on, whatever. And we'll be fine. We got a long season ahead of us. There's a lot of things going on in the conference that, it's typically not normal. So the middle to bottom half of the conference is completely up for grabs. And it's just whoever comes out and plays the best, makes the fewest mistakes, is going to, be seated in those standings. We're just having a hard time getting over that hump. We call it a speed bump.
Yeah.
We just got to be able to, press the gas and get over that speed bump. I hate to keep saying we're close, but we're playing better and better. We just got to put 3 sets together, and I think we can start tonight, really.
We appreciate the time. We'll get you with your girls out there. Good luck to you guys. We'll see you next time.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
All right. Russ Cassidy at KCU. Back in a moment on the Kool TV Sports Network.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Border Sporting Goods has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders also has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money, New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus.
And welcome back, everybody, to the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table. We thank Coach Russ Cassidy for his words this evening as his team gets ready to take on Bluefield, Virginia. My pleasure to welcome my buddy. Don't get to see him much, but with us tonight, James Carr, you're going to be on caller tonight and doing executive producing. And, my man, you've had a busy day.
It's been a busy day. It's always a busy day, but it's fun to be here, get a chance to see some volleyball here in Grayson tonight. Again, listen to Coach Cassidy to talk about this team's close. They've been competitive in all of those matches. Again, most of those have gone 3-0, but you look at the points, it's a couple of points here, a couple of points there. Got to find a way to get the middles going, get the outsides going. They're really going to have to defend well with the block tonight. Bluefield brings a big right side with a left-handed swing, and when you get the left-handed swing from the right side, it brings it a different angle on the attack. So the block's got to get there. You've got to dig on the back row. The setter's got to get things going for up front too. If you can feed your 2 big swingers up front to get some points going. Also, the other side got to take care of the service line. You cannot give away free points off the service line tonight.
And you talk about it. We was here last week when they played Union, and they had at certain points of each match they would go up 5 or 6, and just couldn't get the they would have some service errors, or they had a couple balls that, not so much the balls, but the hands going into the net, and then Union would just go on a run. And I've known Coach Cassidy since we were kids, and he's got the right game plan. And you heard the interview. I asked him, I said, are you still continuing to change personnel? And he said, yes. He's trying to get what he needs out of his girls, and I think he'll get there. And he even said on his interview, there's a long way to go. They played 30-some games last year.
Yeah, without a doubt. And again, it's finding that rotation that works to where you get your best balance of hitters up front, but not losing everything when your hitters have to rotate through to where they either come off the floor or they get rotated on the back row. So that's the question is does that rotation work here tonight? We'll find out here in just a few moments.
Bluefield comes in 3-2 in the conference, and KCU is 0-5. They just got back. They, being KCU, just got back from Georgia, taking on Reinhardt. And I remember some of these girls from Bluefield last year, and you said it just a few minutes ago. You've got to be able to get to the outside hitters. Some of these girls go up right-handed, and all of a sudden, you see that left hand come out of nowhere.
Yeah, any time that I've been around volleyball, especially at the Division I level, that you get a left-handed swing from the right side, it is difficult to defend. It's a different angle that you attack from, and it really throws the block off. So I think with KCU on that right side, they've got to get the double block there. If they can get that double block there and not allow her to go down the line, because it's one thing with that left-handed swing, it's hard to go down the near side line. Typically you see they want to go cross court, try to pin in that back corner. We'll see how that plays here this evening.
Remember Jocelyn Evans being over there, one of their key players. KCU, you see on your screen, natural, just all black with the red and white trim, and Bluefield, as we mentioned, out of Virginia, in the blue and kind of a red and white trim. Our officials tonight up top, and these two guys are good, Kevin Hendrickson and across the way, Bill Renzi. So KCU, as we mentioned, looking for their first victory. You look at the roster, they get kids, well, so does Coach Cassidy, but they've got a couple kids from Puerto Rico, one girl who played at Myrtle Beach. I mean, they come from all over. They've got 3 from Puerto Rico. And we're about ready for game 1, match 1. It's Bluefield and KCU. Setter had to come a long way. And that one's going to sail out of bounds. Becca Banks had to come kind of quick to get up there and get that. Not that she was out of position, James. She just had to come up and get it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. When you get out of position, out of balance when you're trying to make that attack, it did not get on top of the ball, got under it. That's why we see it sail out of that back corner.
Neverly Jimenez to serve. And that's trouble if they keep it in. That barely made it over. Nice block by Correll. And that's what we talked about, and you brought up a while ago. I've had them quite a while now. Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. I think she needs to hit the ball more.
Yeah, you've got to feed her the ball, get her going early, because you see the big spike right there. She got on top of it and drove it down. That's really good.
And a cruiser to serve. Right side goes down. And that one will drop. Coach Cassidy and his girls a few times last week, when the ball comes over, you normally dig the volleyball, but as you saw there, sometimes they do it with the hands, and they were called for carry quite a few times last week. Trying to drop it in. D was there. And there's Allie again. Coach Cassidy said they've changed some things up. We'll see how it goes. Left side block. Funk keeps it in play. Now he's on a roll. Mom and Dad liking that. Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay.
Really good job there picking that one out of the net, and then Boreal just fires it right back down. That's what you got to do when you get a ball left there for you.
3-1 Knights. Across the way, the big hitter, and it sails out of bounds.
I would say we got a tip on it from the back side.
It looked close. So this will be Elidi Torres, one of the girls we talked about from Puerto Rico. Back to Alley again. Good defense by Bluefield. Well, this is the most they've used her all season here at the home games. And that one was tipped. We're tied at 3. This is the first match. Torres to serve from the left side of the floor. That was close to going out of bounds. Nice set. Good defense again by the Rams. And that'll drop. Miss Carell has brought her A game. She'll come out and Rigsby will come in. Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay.
And again, getting that double block to that near side, that's a very important factor tonight, allowing her to get up there and really disrupt the direction of attack.
Middle hit, and that was in. Kind of a, well, you said it was out. I thought she said it was in.
I think our line official on the back row said yes, it was in, but our chair official overrode that call, which he has the option to do.
KCU up 2. Wow. And I remember them from last year. They're going to get a net on Bluefield.
Here's a look at it on the replay. I don't know. I didn't see a net on this side. Now, again, it's a little difficult to see on the replay there because of the.
Rigsby keeps it in. Setter comes up right side. And another block. KCU's up 3. Rigsby. And now, with all the games that we've had, Elizabeth Rigsby is very vocal.
Yeah, she said, I have no idea.
Coach Cassidy says she touched it. And he don't like the call. Elizabeth gets into it, that's for sure. 6-4, she gets after it. Here's Rodenball to serve. About took out the assistant coach. And just a power hit there comes toward us. And KCU girls now, you can see it, JC, they're frustrated.
Yeah, and the big push to that right side, the opposite there, it's just a big swing. And again, the momentum now swinging back toward the Rams.
KCU still up 1. And that will go off.
That was a big point there, just to settle things down. Not get stuck on this point that got overturned here in the back point. Play on, move forward.
It's a 2-point lead. KCU to serve middle floor. There's a power hit again and a block.
And that was Elizabeth Rigsby who went up and took that one down. A really good look here. Again, they're getting the double block to the point of attack every time. And that's the key, is being able to guard those pins with that double block each time.
It's something they haven't been doing. That one goes down. Funk come up to try to see if it was going to come to her and just kind of went right by her. Just it gets over so quick.
And really good job of attacking on the line. You don't see a lot of hitters on this near side, on the right side, that like to go line. A really good lane there to put that one down.
Throw the ball to serve, down 2. Right side hit, and that sails out of bounds. It was Lydia Ward, and Coach Cassidy was talking about using Lydia more. It's 8-7. Nice eye there by Ward. You kind of cringe sometimes when you see it getting close to that white line.
You're flirting with the line, and it's sometimes you take a chance of calling out and hoping that it stays out, and that time there got the opportunity to keep it out.
Knights get the ball back. Low dig. There's the drop ball. Think to go back to her again, they do, and it's down.
And really, I like the fact there they got the tip, then they went right back to her with the big swing on that outside. And That's something that's big. When you try the tip and it doesn't fall in, and then you come back with a big swing, a lot of times it's because you've got players out of position.
And she doesn't really have a whole lot of height, but she's got some leaping ability. It's Santana. Nice serve. Kind of a throw over, if you would, from the back row. And
we got a player in the net for KCU.
And this is where they were up 2 or 3, and now it's tied. Funk with a nice dig. She just puts it down hard. They all do. That's Chessie Drussel from Virginia. Grayson Sporting Goods replay. And for the first time tonight in match 1, Bluefield's got the lead.
And another good feed to that outside pin.
That one just sails off her hand. And it's 10-10. Allie Correll in for Rigsby to go to the middle.
That's big, getting Correll back inside. She was really disruptive up front for what Bluefield wanted to do in those first few points.
That one goes into the net. Howard. Not much on that one. Not Howard, I'm sorry. It's Butler. The lead goes back to Bluefield. That's tough. Allie was there. Funk with the dig.
That's one of those balls that just gets tipped right back at the net. And as a middle, you're taught, as soon as you see that ball, put it down.
Yeah.
Don't try to do anything fancy with it. Just put it right back down, and she did just that.
12-10. Right side gets through. Becca Banks between 2 blockers. Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. This is a good match so far in this first game.
And the block got there, but she just fired it through it really quick. Nice attack there.
Sarah has come not too far. Back row hit. And from the right. She's put a few down. That one goes out. The blocks were there. James just went off.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you get a chance to hit through the block, it's because of that power that she has from that opposite of being able to swing. We've seen several points for her go down. That time she just attacked the block and won it.
Lopez has come in for Bluefield. Sarah had to go a long way, and that's trouble. 14-11.
And this is where I think that KCU has to do one or two. They've got to win the point here, or they got to get a timeout.
Yeah.
Down 3, the largest lead of the match thus far for Bluefield.
To Correll, the lob throw. And, that's close to going out. That's one of them things, James, we talked about, is just kind of know where you're at.
And I think Correll missed an opportunity there to put one down. Tried to go with the tip ball up at the net with a finesse, and I think you had the hole right there. Just pound that thing down and go for the point.
It's a 4-point lead here in game 1. Good hustle, keep it in.
Great back row dig.
That was out. Coach Cassidy's going to take a timeout. As Bluefield's going on a little bit of a run, Coach Cassidy will take his first timeout at game 1. We're back in a moment on the Kool TV Sports Network.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Not only
Back at the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table, and you said it just a few minutes ago, James, if something don't happen KCU's way, Coach Cassidy took a timeout, and he took a very quick one. Didn't take him long to say what he wanted to say.
No, and it's something of just trying to disrupt that momentum that Bluefield's got rolling right now. You know, KCU opened up a lead, then we kind of volleyed back and forth a little bit around the 2-point margin, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's 5. Then it's you know, all of a sudden it's teetering to where you're going to find yourself in a 1-0 deficit. So got to focus, got to get a point here side out, and then get back on the attack.
So Jimenez will serve. Her team up 16-11 in game 1. It's a good one. Off the ceiling, still in play. Good block again up front. Back our way.
And just never getting KCU in system because of the way the ball is moving. They're not getting the ball from the pass from the back row up to the front so they can go to the sides or bring it to the pin down and go down the pipe. Really good job defensively right now for what Bluefield is doing to keep KCU off balance.
Funk always a good digger, and Corral, this is going to be tight. Defense in the right position in the back row. And Bluefield on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay, reeling off some points, James, right now.
Really good job. Try to go to the push in the back corner, and they go right back to that outside, and she comes cross court with the attack. And that's a lot of times when you see that, you've got everybody pushed to one side, you go opposite, find that opening.
Service over, and it's out. So a couple subs now coming in for KCU. Anna Cruiser will come in to serve. Now, like what Bluefield has been doing, KCU needs to run off some points.
Again, build 1 point at a time. You side out, you get the service back, now do something with it. And that one was just wide.
It's just the little things, isn't it?
You know, you talk about game of inches. I mean, that one was literally about 2 inches outside. And it's just those little things. And that was what Coach Cassidy talked about. He said, little things is what's gotten us beat in all of our matches this year.
Torres from Puerto Rico, a junior, to serve. And it's a good one. That's a really good serve. You can't do much better than that.
No, you get an ace that gets a return out of bounds into your opposing team's bench. You really had the English on it that you wanted there, and all of a sudden this Bluefield team rolling.
Yeah, it's the biggest lead of the game. Had to come a long way. Now left side block. It's just coming over so quick. KCU just can't get to it.
And see, that time they went with the floating service. It kind of got KCU out. They were able to get it out to the opposite, but just never could get that point to go down as the block was right there.
Torres again. Right side. And they got 2 power hitters over there for Bluefield. Back the other way, good D. That was Logan throwing it over. Sarah's out of position. This is going to be trouble. Again, it's just the little things, and it's frustration.
Just not being able to keep it in, and KCU's going to burn another timeout here, down by 10.
Just cannot get nothing going. You got to credit Bluefield. I mean, don't take nothing away from them. They've won 8 games this far.
No, and the thing that they're doing really well is they are moving KCU around what they want to see defensively. So the balls are moving offensively. They're getting KCU out of system. The Knights are struggling here in these last 10 points of getting a good pass receive, getting the ball up to the net to the setter so they can get the ball on the pins where they want to go with it. And even when they do get the balls to the pins, the passes haven't been real crisp. So instead of being able to go up and drive it down, they're kind of falling backward and almost hitting like a little bit of a lob tip over instead of really getting a power to it.
Graduate assistant Delaney Gillian was leading the timeout, and Coach Cassidy come in. Delaney was a good one here at KCU. KCU just needs to get a stop.
First time with us here on Kool TV, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell, we'll alert you each time we have new material. I just surpassed 4,000 subscribers yesterday.
Attaboy.
Greatly appreciate everyone out there tuned in and following along with us on Kool TV.
Just get some sleep when you go home. just the little things. It's just volleyball. I mean, I played it and I coached it. And now you know the girls are looking at the scoreboard thinking,
Well, and you had a floating service. The last two have gone through with a, kind of a burn it across the tape. And then she comes back with a floater.
Correll with the toss. That's a good block, and it's in.
What a block there by Correll.
Grayson's Porter Goods instant replay. Rigsby in, Correll out.
Just got it to stay in that back corner.
Now Funk needs to reel some off. Jumps the serve. You get a little more leverage when you jump high. It just amazes me. I mean, the girl is 5'2".
She jumps like she's 6'7".
And she jumps out of the gym.
I mean, this a perfect pass to that outside pin and goes through the double block.
1 point away from taking match one. KCU keeps it in. They might go back to her, or they don't. And that'll take care of game one. There's some power hitting by Bluefield. And Bluefield takes match one by the score of 25-13. We'll come back and get you ready for game two between Bluefield and KCU. You're watching KCU Knights Volleyball on the Kool TV Sports Network.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun. Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table. Kent Robinson, James Collier up top doing great camera work, as always, is Trey, and just Bluefield just kind of ran away in that first game.
Well, it was back and forth there till we got to 10, and then all of a sudden a 2-point lead turned into a 6-point lead, turned into a 10-point lead, and it was just Bluefield was in system. It was slow getting in system, and a lot of that had to do with the way that KCU was attacking up front early. Then Bluefield got the momentum, and it was the point that really threw KCU for a loop, the ball that was out on this back corner here that KCU thought they had a tipped ball. It was ruled the other direction, and that was kind of when they went off the rails. And they were up 6-3 at that point, and then all of a sudden they're down 10. So you've got to flush that one. You've got to worry back here because, again, playing the best of 5, the last thing you want to do is go down 2 games to none.
Yeah, and that's what Bluefield did. They had to do the best 3 out of 5 on their last match. And Coach Cass and his bunch dropped 3 on their road trip to Georgia. And just the game of volleyball is just you get points one way or the other, either defensively or offensively. And
the momentum of the game is so crucial because, again, one point can lead to 5 points, can lead to 10 points, and especially if it's because you've got the other team kind of, they're out of their game, you're keeping them out of system. You get out of system in volleyball, it's so frustrating because your passes aren't crisp, your attacks aren't crisp, your serve receives aren't crisp, your services aren't crisp, and all 4 of those were the things that sent KCU down that spiraling hatch there to end that first set.
Yeah, and it showed, talking about the frustration. You know, Miss Rigsby wanted a few calls at the net, didn't get them, and that's frustration. You want to try to get those, but they do not. But game 1 is in the books, 25-13, and Bluefield to start match 2.
KCU's got a side out here. This would be huge right here. Side out on this first point.
Gets to see them, but good effort there. That's going to go out. This is the little things. That time not closing the hand, hitting the ball, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, it was a ball you could kind of tell as she was going up. She had to go up off balance to try to get it, just never got a chance to get over top of it.
Serving from the right are the Rams of Bluefield, Virginia. Bluefield keeps in play. Middle hit. Correll's got that thing going down right now in the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay.
And that's what I'm talking about. You see this one here, a great return off the back row, straight up to her, and a ball that she can deliver. And, I mean, she just burns it right past the libero's head, and that's something that you got to do. You got to feed your big middle, give her the opportunities to get those big swings.
Perspiration on the floor. Getting multitasking tonight is Davina Lopez, because I'm done. Hands the towel to Mr. Renzi, and we're tied at 1. Knights to serve, and Anna Cruiser from the left corner. Middle hit. Goes off the hand of KCU. It's hard to come up with.
Just a perfect feed right down the pipe there. Again, KCU comes down the pipe. Bluefield turns around, back around, and goes right at him again.
Small kids on the floor doing the damage. Funk with the dig. He's going to take it over. That's a beautiful set. They go back to, and that one falls in, I believe. Yep. And again, putting them in the corners. 3-1, just like that, James.
Tried to go that back quarter again on that little bump across and just got that one bent a little wide.
Good serve. Woo! I didn't think that was going to go over, did you?
Yeah, and that's where she's been showing off that little floating service, and I will not be surprised here if she doesn't come back and try to burn it across the tape.
It's Russell. It worked the first time, do it again. Not that time, jinxed you.
Yeah, she had that one set up, so typically you go with that floating service, and you've done 2 or 3 of those. Now you've got everybody think, okay, I'm going to try to float this one in. Then you try to pop one right across the tape, and you get that back row sucked up, and you drop it right over top of your head.
Funk will serve. Correll out. Rigsby in at the middle position on the floor. Buddy Gallimore at the helm for the Rams. Been there a little while. Right side. Good. Puts that down so strong. That was a good defense. See if they go back to it. KCU keeps it in play. Backs off a little bit. Rigsby was asking for it, and KCU knocks it out of bounds. Tried to do a little drop ball inside the court, and it just sailed out.
Had the line that just could not make that connection. I like the attack there. You just got to be able to put that one down. You're going finesse. You're trying to go line. You just got to find a way to get it down. You had everybody in position to where you needed for that attack.
Ball sells that one out.
And that's that thing we talked about where you see it, you have to execute it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everything, the thought process was there. The defense was pushed there to where you wanted to go line. But going line has to be something you have to understand. It has to be perfect when you put it down.
And that's a good serve point for the Knights. Starkey.
So Starkey with the ace there as you get that return back off the antenna on the far side. So a little run here for the Knights. Now let's see if they can build on it.
Senior trying to get another service ace. Good defense. That's tight. Drop ball. And the Knights will get that point. We're tied at 5. Service again. That's a good one. I barely made it over. Set the offense up. Gets that one over a double block. And was that tipped? Nope, it was in. I like the location going over there on that side of the floor.
Yeah, you're on this near side corner and you go cross court and just roll through. I think they may have gotten a tip as it went across.
I think it did too. That's deep. KCU will play it. Good hit. That'll go out, kind of a drop ball. Tell you, Santana 5'2", and she can jump out of the gym. 2-point lead. Good serve. And I believe it went out.
So again, opportunities here. Take advantage of your opponent's mistakes and find a way to make a little run of your own. It's KCU has not been in control of this set, but it's been able to stay in the set just because of the mistakes made by Bluefield.
Spins the old volleyball, brings it over, and that one just out. 8-6, Santana will serve. 5'2" junior from Puerto Rico. Played it at a academy school there. She's got some style on that serve, don't she?
A lot of English.
Ballet. Woo. Hits the ceiling. Elizabeth keeps it in. And what, a miss hit, you reckon there?
Well, she was going for the tip as she saw the double block coming, so the far corner was open. She was going to go for the tip, and I think when she went up, it went off the side of her finger and never got a chance to get it up.
9-6. That's stylish. And KCU will put it down. Goes off the hands of Rodemall. Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay.
Really good job here. Push it to that far corner. And then a big swing down that far line.
9-7.
Again, that's what happens when you can get the ball to your setter and they can get it in system and get it to where you want to attack.
Blocked out of bounds from KCU. It's 10-7. I like the idea.
Yeah, and again, the block was there, but you push it right into the block, which draws the contact and then hits it out of bounds. And sometimes you see players that can do that. They can come in with that opposite hand and force that ball out of bounds off the block.
Funk with the dig into the net. Service there by Abby Beam from Addison, Illinois. She's a junior. She's got some height, 5'6", no, 5'10". Middle hit. And into the net. Net call. Coach Gallimore didn't think so. It'll go to KCU.
He's still kind of looking up at our chair official. He just looked up and said, "Oh my God." I could read his lips from here.
Bill didn't even look at him. On the defense or offense, what's KCU do? They put it down. Kill from the right.
Perfect ball to the right side here.
Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay.
And that was because the block was late getting there.
Yeah.
The double block never got set up to be able to get there, and they were able to go through it.
That's too easy for Corral. You can take them all night long.
This is Corral, little beast mode here. She just saw that one at the net and pounds it through. That's what you like to see from your middle.
Oh, yeah. 1-point game. Left side hit. The defense is there. Back row hit. Just keeping it in. And that one is, woo.
Big block there by Corral, but just trails out the back line.
12-10 lead now. Jimenez serves from the right corner, almost in the right corner. Another tight game here in 2 so far. Funk keeps it in. Nice dig. Drop ball. Middle hit. Good volley here. Now hit the ceiling again. Good hustle by the girls.
Great job there punching that one up, just keeping it alive.
And again, putting it where they're not, diving to try to get it.
Great rally there on both sides. 2 back rows that played so tough there. A couple of nice digs, one by the libero for Bluefield off of big swing there by Correll. Again, we are not experiencing any earthquakes here in Grayson. It's the entire athletic student body that is settling into the bleachers here, and every time that they jump up and down, it shakes our camera.
I think the basketball team just come in. I guess Coach Pack's going to have practice. Usually they practice after a match.
Yeah, it's not too long before basketball season will be well underway.
We'll be out here to cover those games as well.
Men and women's basketball, hard to believe we're talking about basketball, Kidder. It's not even October yet.
You still got football. You get to travel again this week.
Yes, I'm back here tomorrow for soccer. Volleyball Thursday at Raceland. Northern Kentucky on Friday for football. Back here Saturday for a doubleheader soccer. And then soccer at Marshall on ESPN on Sunday.
Coach Manning can get you a trade out over here at the hotel. No, even better. You can stay with your mom and dad.
I'll go see mom and dad.
Now Coach Gallimore having a conversation with the side official in Bill Renzi. Reckon he's not happy from that other call?
Well, either that or he's looking at the rotation. Yeah, they had somebody they were trying to sub in, and I don't think they were able to get her in time.
This will be Russell to come in. So 13-10, game 2. And this will be Jimenez. Correll, just an easy hit. Nice block. Getting good hands on the volleyball. And that one goes off the hands of Lopez. Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay.
Perfect ball on it outside there. The block got there, but KCU was able to put it through and hit it out of bounds.
Down 2. Just nothing fancy there, James. Just to get it in play is Russell.
Yeah, just get it to the right side and let her go through. And that's something that we saw there at set 1. We saw a lot of attacks for Bluefield off the opposite. This time, feeding the middle on the right side.
Russell will serve, 14-11 lead. Mishandle on the defense. Jimenez couldn't get her hands on it. 2-point game. Funk sells it out of bounds. It's just the little things.
Yeah, you get so close and then you get into the net. You miss-hit one and send it deep on a service. One of my friends that coaches volleyball at a very high level always said, it's 30 by 30. You've got to be able to put it in that box.
Rode a ball with another nice serve. And a block coming up from Davina Lopez. Your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay.
This is where Rigsby tried to go at the big block, and it was there set up perfectly and was able to send it back. Again, another spot right here. KCU's got to do one of two things here. You got to side out or you got to get a timeout here. You can't let this one get out of hand.
Yeah, up 4 now. This is what the Rams did in the first game. That's close. Set up, middle hit. She just missed that completely.
Yeah, she was winding up to try to send that one down, and it went off the side of her hand.
Beam just couldn't get that one to go down. Didn't really look like she had her hand weren't really wanted, and that's why it went out. Knights get it back down 3. Good serve. Good. Go back to her again. She just keeps it simple there. And that's just tough.
You get
Rolling
one that
off the
rolls
net.
across the tape like that, there's nothing you can do about it.
Sub coming in for Coach Gallimore. This will be Rodeball to come back in. She'll serve. Been doing a pretty good job for her coach back there. Now up 17-13. Middle hit. Rigsby keeps it in. And point KCU. Vojadez back to serve. Her position is libero, down 17-14. Good set. If they go back to her, they do. And she's put it in the net. That's twice she's hit it, miss-hit.
Rigsby was there both times on the double block. Got the second one to go home for the point. That's a momentum builder right there. When you get a big block, now you need something big at the net, a big swing that gets your team rolling here. KCU really battling here in this second set, down 1-0.
Housekeeping, and KCU down 2. Good serve. That didn't have Rodeball. That caught her off guard.
Nice ace there. She went in the back corner and picked up the big point.
KCU looking to tie it up right here. Be careful with that. Goes out of bounds. Bluefield's wanting a tip. They don't get it. (17-17). Boy, it's so dangerous doing that. KCU, good hustle. I guess that's her thing. That's a good block. Good volley. Yeah, that's a just power hit. Again, she's 5'2".
She jumps out of the gymnasium.
Russell back in for the Rams. And Santana will serve. She's got finesse, that's for sure. And it works. Well, not that time. Well, so far, so good. 18-18, as you keep saying. KCU needs to string some together.
Now, this is where you want to try to be the first team to get to 20. Usually in a match, when you get tight like this, the first one to 20 is going to push this thing out of reach. Big opportunity here for KCU.
There it is. Coach Gallimore just wiping his brow. Oh, they gave that to Bluefield.
Yeah, that was out of bounds.
Out of bounds, yeah. I thought it was tipped. Oh, that's a good serve. That's a really good serve. And you said it now, this is where it's 2018.
Yeah, it's all you always taught it when you get around 8. If you're 18-18, then you're trying to race that next point to 20.
She's got a really good serve. Corral with the kill. Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay.
And you see this one, they get it directly to her at the net. Perfect set there.
That's her spot.
And the thing was, too, it was not a double block. It was a single block. She was able to go 1v1, and she's going to win a lot of those matches.
Good dig. Middle hit. puts it down. That's just hard to defend. Allie was there, but still hard to defend.
And again, when you get this, same thing this time, Bluefield gets the 1v1 as the block doesn't get there, and she just powers it home.
Jimenez will serve. That's her spot, been her spot here tonight. And good kill. Again, putting it where they're not, and Santana not really out of position, just
no, she caught the defense, sucked to the far side, and found that soft opening in the back corner. Goes line with it back corner and drops it in for the point.
Yeah,
that's placement.
Yeah.
That's what you like to see. Is you have to see the court to see where everybody is, and when you see that opening, you have to go there because that means you've got somebody that's moved out of position to where that hole is open.
And a Cruiser, the senior, to serve. And that's a nice one. Puts it in the net. 21-21.
And that you've got Bluefield out of system. This is like what it was when this match started in set one. Not able to return it off the net on the far sideline.
Keeps it in play. And the block. That was a good volley. Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay.
KCU gave Bluefield a point there, chasing that ball out of bounds, and then the big block does get there that time.
22-21. It's been a dandy. Good dig from the back. Close to the net. Corral just puts it over.
Corral got away with one there. She went early, tried to go on two, got it off the side of her hand, but it drops it in. Now, you rotate her out, though. This is an opportunity for Bluefield to really go back at the attacks on the net.
Sarah has to go a little bit of, not too long way. That hits the ceiling. And the Knights up one. Yeah, I think Coach Gallamore's taking a timeout. He'll take his first timeout.
And see, this is a point in the match, too. If KCU can win this set, you take that momentum into set three with you, because then that's when you get set three, and this match becomes really the pivotal deciding matchup. Then you're playing the best of three. The way the Knights have really done a good job working the ball. It was Corral up on the front. The big block there, Rigsby with a couple big blocks on the outside. Now KCU has to do it with Corral on the bench, but they got their libero out there, and typically you bring a libero back in on that rotation.
Yeah.
It's because you're bringing in one of your better servers.
And I like the rotation Coach Cassidy uses with the Rigsby and Corral.
Well, and right now, you know, you've got Rigsby up front still with Corral off the floor, so now you don't get stuck with your two bigs in the back row. See Corral there over the quarter, talking up with, I believe that's Starkey.
It's 23-22. Gallimore takes a timeout.
This is the first time I've got a chance to see KCU in action this year, and a gritty bunch. And that's the thing is, like, you know, Coach Cassidy, you look at the outcomes of their matches, they've been really, really close.
Funk will serve. And a drop ball, but the defense is there. Then the bugaboos, it goes into the net.
And that's where KCU had the idea of, like, let's go quick. Again, you didn't get Bluefield on a big swing. Play it up, get yourself back in system, and get a good swing at the net.
Service for Bluefield. Rigsby with just a little throw over. And a block at the net. KCU 1 point away from getting this one. And timeout. I don't think he's happy camper. Trying to get a little strategy here for KCU. Serves it. 1 point away, down 24-23. KCU's played pretty good this round.
And you know, the thing was is that Bluefield had opened up a 3-point lead. KCU never let it get out of reach like what happened in the first set.
Right.
Kind of answered, responded, got a really good job there of getting the rotation back to where they had Rigsby and Correll up front. The big blocks, a couple of big swings. We've seen several big blocks from Rigsby here in this set. Now you got to close this one out. Because this is not a set that you want to allow Bluefield to push this into extra points and win and take it 2 games and then lead, because it just crushes everything that you've done to get to this point.
1 point away. And KCU, tough call there. That one goes in the net.
Yeah, so we will play an extra point at least. Have to win by 2.
24-24. Perspiration on the floor. Georgia Lewis cleans it up, and we're ready. (24-24). And that's tough as it goes into the net. 25-24.
That's a 2-point swing, and now you've got set point for the visitors.
Rodenball from the right. And that one goes out.
That's one of those balls there, too. You're so nervous about that one coming through, because if it does catch that back line, it's game.
Yeah.
But you have to watch that one through. They read it perfectly. Now you get a chance to even things back up. Now you have to serve yourself out a win.
Vojadez, the freshman, to serve. And that one's way out of bounds. Momentum, taking that one out?
Yeah, I think so. Just a little bit too amped up. You talked about the freshman there and the big opportunity. You want to try to serve that point down. You're looking for that ace going to go back corner.
Funk with the dig. That's a nice kill.
Beautiful ball right there down the pipe.
Replay. 26-26.
And the thing they got there, they were bringing the block toward Rigsby at the net. When that brought the block, that opened the right side up for that big swing. Now you rotate through. You've got Correll back up front.
Rigsby out, Correll in. Good hustle. Stays in. Drop ball. Point, KCU. (27-26). We've come a long way for that one. Alley puts it down.
Did a great job there of getting Bluefield out of system. They got the ball back to the middle, put it in the middle, and let your big girl go up and swing, and she did just that. And we've got a heck of an atmosphere here in Grayson.
And Allie has come to play tonight, and she shows it right there. So KCU takes game 2, 28-26. We'll take a break and get you ready for game 3 on the Kool Hits Sports Network.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus.
Welcome back to the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table. Kent Robinson, James Collier, and Trey Collier, and JC, just what the doctor ordered for the Knights.
Yeah, without a doubt. You know, the most important thing is they're battled back. You had to battle through a couple of extra points. Now you have the opportunity to serve yourself through that momentum. You've got a 1-1 match, only the second time this season that KCU's won a set. We've talked about how close they battled. They've had so many games that's gone down 1 or 2 points and then turned into a defeat that led to a 3-0 result. Here's the opportunity where you want to race out and pick up 4 or 5 points really quickly. They've got Rigsby Rigsby's on the back row, so she rotates out, but you've got Correll back up front.
Who had a really good game there. Got the game winner. Game 3 underway. And into the net. Tough break for Becca Banks, the senior outside hitter. But that was a good win for KCU. They needed it, as you mentioned.
Without a doubt. And it was good to see how they battled back on that. And I think that shows the growth of where this team is. And again, you talk about it's so close, and Coach Cass even said that. I don't want to keep saying they're close. They're close. Right there shows that how close they were.
And they got the victory.
You know, 2 weeks ago, would they have pulled that one out? Maybe not.
Right there, just not sure who was going to get it in Correll or Banks.
And that was one of those balls that went skyward and caught the air duct systems up top, which meant it came right back down so quickly.
Close to the net. Correll just with the toss. Defense is there. From the back row. And that's a power hit from the right side from Lopez. Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay.
Really good pass here. Went back out of the backside there by the setter, and a perfectly placed ball. Now this is, like we were talking about, what KCU wanted to do. Jump out 3, 4, 5 points quickly. Now Bluefield has done that. Now all of a sudden the momentum is kind of seized for them. And all of a sudden this place has gotten quiet.
Very
quiet.
It
had gotten really rowdy, really loud. The crowd's out of it now. Now you've got the guys settled down. This is where KCU they've got to side out right here.
And when the crowd is fired up like that, you know it gets the girls fired up. Funk with the dig. Good defense. And another nice dig on the kill. Good hustle, goes to the other side of the floor, and just a miss hit. 3-1.
And that's that opportunity to just, you get that ball that's pushed to the far side, gets a little bit off balance, didn't get everything on that attack, on that swing that they wanted to have.
Cruiser to serve. Out of bounds. KCU's had a few of those, just going too deep. Bluefield will get it back from the left corner. Good block up front. Reset. And a power hit for the Knights in Madison Logan.
I love the fact you see it come off the block, it comes near side, see the line open near side, and just drill it home.
Funk wasting no time to serve. Good defense. And a nice block from Bluefield.
And that's something Bluefield has done a really good job here tonight, is every time that KCU's threatened to make a run off of a momentum play, they've instantly answered.
Rodenball just gets it over. Rigsby from the middle. And a point for the Knights. Good placement there. 5-3 here in game 3. Right side, tip up front, point. Nothing fancy there, James, just trying to put it in. That's a good kill over there.
Well, again, from that opposite, and we saw a lot of that in set 1, they feed that opposite and got some really good attacks across court.
Lola Peterson will serve. She's a freshman out of Florida. And Rigsby will take it on her own. Knights keep it in play from the right. Back row hit. Trouble. There's nobody really there to get to it. Rigsby kind of had not come a long way, but wasn't going to get it.
And right now, KCU out of system. Every ball has been out of system. It's been a scramble drill, just trying to punch it, tip it up, just to keep it alive.
Good serve, but the Knights will keep it in. Rigsby over. It goes off KCU. Coach Cassidy said it hit the net.
They got the block is the problem. It was a block. The block returned it back onto the antenna. KCU's claiming that the antenna was hit first, and now they've changed the point.
And Mr. Gallimore ain't gonna like that at all. He's been on Bill for a while now. 7-4.
And the question there was the antenna hit on the initial attack, or was it hit on the return on the block?
He's not happy. And a point for the Knights.
And there's what we were talking about. All of a sudden, the momentum comes back, and the crowd is back.
Vojadez with the point. Down 2. Nice dig. Here's the power hit. Had to come a long way. Tough break. Great hustle by Ashland. Just couldn't get to it.
Again, on that opposite with a big swing, and that one went off the way the back wall.
Santana to serve.
Someone pay for that chair!
Over to Rigsby. And a net call on the Knights.
We finally win a set. Don't know how to act. Come on.
Santana back again. to the setter. Got through the block, but got over. And the Knights will get the point. Corral back in. Rigsby goes out. 9-6. This is game 3. KCU won the last one, 28-26. Middle hit, toss, good point.
Perfect location there. From the pipe, you usually see that big swing come down the middle. Saw the block coming, it was open on the line and took the line.
4-point lead though now for Bluefield. And kind of caught Funk off guard, James. Maybe kind of looked like she thought it was going to go out, then it went off, basically went off her shoulder.
Yeah, that's something, again, Coach Cassidy birdie the timeout here, filling the momentum again. Bluefield opening up the 5-point lead here in set 3. And the pivotal match, again, you talk about every point, every set that you have in a 5-game match of volleyball. When you get 1-1, that set 3 dictates everything that happens in here because it really puts you behind the 8 ball. You have to force set 5 by winning set 4. Now, you get to set 5, you only played a 15, and everything is magnified at that point.
Yeah.
But this one is both of these teams understanding where it is. It has been the difference of Bluefield has been in system. They've picked the points of attack. They've worked that opposite, really good to get a couple of big swings, but they've gotten some points off of the tips, and that's something they did not do in set 2.
You know, in set 2, KCU stayed with them the whole match, and like you said, in game 1, adding to that lead up right now 11-6 with another service coming up. And that one goes into the net. 11-7. Knights will serve. Nice dig going to the floor. That's to the net close. And that one, James kind of caught Allie off guard.
Well, they caught Casey there on a lift. And it was one of those balls, again, you get a tip at the net. Typically, it doesn't just roll straight over like that. And Casey had to kind of pop it up, and in the process of doing so, got caught for the lift.
12-7. Middle hit to Corral, and she buries it. She has been on her game here tonight. Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay.
Perfect set at the net, and she just goes up and hammers it.
They have gone to her more tonight than I've seen since I've been down here covering them so far this year. Still a long way to go. That hit the ceiling. So the Knights will get it back because it hit the ceiling. And again, Coach Gallimore, he's not real happy. I mean, it obviously hit the ceiling. He's been on Bill all night long. And I think Bill's saying that's enough. I mean, we could see it.
It clearly came off the
I don't know what he's arguing
ceiling.
about. From the right side. And as James likes to say it, and I do too, that's just a placement hit.
Yeah, again, you pulled the defense to that right side and has that opening in the back row there and found it. I always call it eight ball corner pocket,
Yeah,
and
just
just popped it in there perfectly.
Good eye for the floor.
And again, we go back to what we're talking about with the ceiling and stuff. Depending on the way the match is set up, some places it depends on how the play moderates it, of whether it kills it immediately or if it's still allowed to play off the ricochet.
Another good serve. And a block up front from the Rams. Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. As you've got Torres back there serving again.
And again, that's just an example of getting to the double block there. And it was Evans that was able to get there immediately for the block.
Funk had to go way low to keep that one going. I like that play, even though they got the point. That's kind of like a fake there.
Well, and
Two girls going up.
Well, you had Evans going up in the middle, and then they fed it to the outside. And on the right side there, I believe it was Lopez that was able to get the swing. And again, those two working really good on the defensive side of things. But like you said, when you're showing a ball down the middle, coming to the outside, center right now for Bluefield really doing a good job of placement.
15-9. That one won't go over. Now Funk will serve up the middle floor. Throws it up every time. She's got a good serve. And that one's down as the middle hitter went up to hit it, faked it to her, and point Bluefield.
And again, that feed to that opposite has been so huge.
Rodham ball back to serve. Nice dig. Rigsby with it over. And the Knights go into the net. Tough play. Down 7 now. Rodham ball back to serve. The 5'4" senior from Indiana. High lob right side. Knights will get the point.
See, this is a great opportunity right now for Bluefield to continue to make hay with what they've got, because they've got Correll stuck on the sideline out of that rotation right now.
Yep.
You hear some people behind us saying, why isn't Allie in? Why isn't Allie in? She's out of rotation. And when you have that player out of rotation, she's got to stay there until that serve rotates around to bring her back on the floor.
Service ace for KCU makes it 17-12. Good hustle. And that one sails.
Try to come line and just bend it wide.
Too deep for Logan.
I love the attack there by KCU. I think that was the right angle to go. Just got to find a way to get that one in, because you had the line there and just could not put it in back corner. The right attitude, the great, just the thought process was there, though.
To Rigsby. She's wanting a tip, not going to get it. And Coach Cassidy wanted a tip. Another point. They've come a long way. Rigsby just with the toss. Good hustle to keep it in. Ooh.
Little ninja kill attempt there. Try to go on 2.
Now you just get it over to keep it in, and miscommunication there, I guess.
Yeah, 100% on that back row. You get a free ball that just sent back row. It just happens to find a player that wasn't looking for that ball, and it lands right on top of them.
Yeah, Funk was looking at Cruiser, and unfortunately the Rams will get the point, increasing their lead. Now that one goes into the net.
Every point is magnified at this point. Down 7. Your opponent already at 20 in the first to 25 in the set. Got to roll off a few here if you're KCU.
Middle serve. It's a nice one. Drop ball. Simple volley to keep it in play. And again, placement. Funk couldn't get to it. Bluefield's done that a lot tonight, James.
Well, and that was a perfect ball there. They used the slide. That's the first time they've used the slide on the near side. They've been showing middle. That time they do the slide to come to the near side pin on the right side, and she gets it to go through.
Santana to serve. Funk goes low, gets it over. From the right. Good dig from the back row. And that one will go out of bounds. Point KCU.
And that one they tried to go slide on the pin again, didn't get the ball exactly where they wanted it to go, and that was what allowed KCU to keep that rally alive and pick up the point. Now Carell back up front. Big opportunity here to make some points up front, down 7.
Gets it over. Drop ball. Good volley, come middle hit. Carell with that height. And tough play, that one goes out. KCU player was there, just went out of bounds.
And we're going to timeout KCU.
So 22-14. Coach Cassidy's saying we got to basically reel some points off.
Well, the most important thing is you've got to be able to serve receive better. You've got to be able to get the ball up to your setter to get Carell in system. It's again, you've got Carell up there. You've got Rigsby off the floor. Now you've got to work with just having the one middle in the point there. But the other side of it is that you've got to find a way to get Bluefield to where they can't go outside. When they've gone opposite especially here in this set and in set 1, when they've gone opposite, that's when they've gotten those big swings and a lot of points have come.
Another quick timeout. That'll be his second of the match. Game 1 went to Bluefield, 25-13. The Knights went overtime to win 28-26. KCU trying to keep Bluefield from taking game 3. So here we go. It's a 22-14 lead. With the time to expire. Rigsby will go out. Alley right in front of us. Here we go. Close to the net. And a block out of bounds. Tough. They were there, James.
Yeah, another feed, though, to that opposite, and that's where Bluefield has done such a good job in this set.
Sends the back row back. Block at front. Out of bounds. Match point here if Bluefield can get it. That's close. From the other side of the floor, block and a point. KCU hanging around. They need some points, though, in the worst way.
Still set point. It's going to serve all the way here, down 9.
Harmeyer will come in for KCU. That one's almost out of here. KCU to serve.
Nice service on that far line.
Oh, that was a good play. Tight. Funk keeps it in. And just a tough kill, and Funk cannot come up with it. You can look at your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. And as we go to the break, Bluefield takes game 3, 25-16. Back with game 4 in a moment. This is KCU Night Volleyball on the Kool TV Sports Network.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beautyrest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus.
And we welcome you back to the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table. It's Kent Robinson. Great to have James Collier. Not only he's double doing tonight, he's multitasking. He's producing and my color man tonight, and Trey up top doing a great camera work. And now JC, KCU down 2-1 going into game 4.
Yeah, and this is, we talked about it there in set 3, what KCU needed to do, and it was what Bluefield did. It took advantage of a quick service, ran off 3-4 points early on. Now Bluefield gets an opportunity here to start in set 4, which is the pivotal set for them, trying to close the match out 3-1.
With the service, here's game 4 underway. Setter had to come a long way for the Knights. Middle hit. Down. It's just hard to defend.
Well, when you get a ball that just gets left at the net like that, when you've got a middle standing there, there's no block that got there.
Evans puts it down, as you see it on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay.
And Evans recognizing that too. The block was late rotating over. It just drives that one through.
Another good serve. Gets it over. Drop ball. And that'll drop for the Knights. Tied at 1.
Student section over here earlier saying they wanted Alabama.
Yeah.
Nobody wants Alabama.
No, you don't want Alabama. Puts it down. That's just a nice kill up at the net. Lopez from Porterville, California, 5'11" junior.
And we've seen her work the middle a little bit,
She's
but
tough.
really working this out opposite here, doing a good job. That's something Bluefield's not done a lot, is attack from the opposite. Most stuff's been middle and outside. Or right side, excuse me.
One goes out. Knights tied at 2.
If you're Bluefield, this is not the kind of set you want. Just kind of a lackluster back and forth trading points early on.
That's just a nice hit there. That was simple. Nothing fancy from Jocelyn Evans.
She's been really big there in the middle. She'll rotate out now.
3-2 as Rodenball's not in the corner she wanted to be. Now she'll go. Serve just got over, close to the net. Right hand hit. That was close to going out. And Lewis couldn't come up with it. Tied at 3.
That was just a sloppy point. Neither team really was kind of in position. You had players banging into each other, trying to get to the ball. That's again, I think that favors KCU early on in this to try to get Bluefield scrambling, not getting their feet set where they want to go with the ball. When the ball gets to that back row and it gets up to the center for the Rams, that's when things have really happened big at the net.
Tied at 3, Knights to serve from the middle. Keep it in. That was a nice ball over the net. Out of bounds. KCU, unfortunately, the Mansions have had several of those sail out of bounds.
And that was a heck of a dig off that back row.
Yes,
she played that one off her face.
Should fill that one on the bus trip.
And you know, sometimes you'll see calls where that ball hits like that and rolls up the arms, you'll get called for a double touch.
Peterson to serve. Goes out. We're 4-4 here in game 4. Bluefield with the 2-1 game edge. Good defense from the Knights. They go back to her. Setter. Side again. And pretty simple there from Santana. Kind of went up for the kill, James. Just brought it back and put it in play for the point.
The thing, though, that I thought, and there's some of the people here these days are saying the same thing, it looked like she palmed that ball.
Yeah. Rigsby with the kill. Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay, tied at 5.
Really good ball here. They leave it at the net for her and just drives it down the pipe. That's what you like to see for your middle. When you can work that back row right down the pipe, you can get a ball down quickly. That's what Rigsby does.
Close to the net and just a throw over. That's nice.
That's a beautiful
smart.
right there. That's a ninja kill.
Yeah.
When you get that ball up there, that setter kind of reads it, just goes on too quickly and just pops it right through for the point.
Jimenez just takes it right over.
And you see some setters, it's almost, I always get us, there's some setters that in the game, it's like they have eyes in the back of their head because they can go on two so good. And when they do, they always find that hole where the defense is lacking.
Good dig. Correll back in. And the Knights get the point. It wasn't Correll, but they get the point. Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay.
Really good feed there. They had the double set up for Correll. They feed it to the outside, and that allowed KCU to get the one-on-one.
6-6. Nice set across the floor. And the Rams will get the point.
Got KCU in the net that time.
They've had several of those tonight.
The thing I really like there, what they're doing with Becca Banks is when they have Correll up in the middle and working Banks on the outside, on the opposite, it's allowing that block to have to decide which way do we want to go. And then that time when they fed it to Banks on the point before this, the block was late rotating across.
Funk with a good dig. Correll with the kill.
And right there is an example. You've got them wondering now, are we going back to Banks or are they coming back to Correll? This time Correll has it and an easy point.
She's played well tonight from the middle.
Yeah, they were trying to rotate. They had one girl rotated toward the opposite, and that was why she was late getting over there. It was just her and Banks in the middle 1v1.
There's that power hit again, but Funk keeps it in play. Good hustle. Reset. And Evans puts it in the net.
So now KCU with the lead, 8-7. This is where you got to kind of push it out a little bit. Find you 2 or 3 points and get a lead. Push it back like it was there in set number 2.
It's too easy for Allie. Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay.
And that was where Bluefield totally out of system, just had to bump one across, and Correll just sees it sitting there at the net and says, no problem, I'll deposit this one right back to sender.
Coach Gallimore been sitting for a while, and now he's up. wants to talk to his friend, the official. And it's 9-7 KCU.
This is something we've seen a lot of from Bluefield today. They're just not happy with the placement of the stickiness of the floor. They continue bringing the towels out to go with the kind of going back and forth.
Mr. Gallimore ain't been happy all night.
They've been exchanging pleasantries for quite some time. And that exchange is going to stop here very soon.
Yeah, I believe you're right. Evans with the kill from the left.
And that's how you make a statement on a bounce back point right there.
Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay.
Great job coming to the opposite and allowed her to go outside. She's been in the middle, coming to this outside here and delivering that one home for a big swing.
9-8, Torres to serve. And that's a power hit, and that's sweet.
Again, you had Carell down the middle. They come out the back end of it and bring it to the right side for the big swing. And that's, again, you have someone like a Carell today, you can do so much with her. And the other players around her, Banks has been big, has done so much as well.
Woo. She's fired up.
This
got
one right
down
here
in
just,
the floor.
yeah, this one right here may have left a divot in the floor.
That got
Great
down
feed
hard.
to that right side. That one got down with a quickness.
Yeah. She's had two, but that one was the bomb right there. A little tap over. And just simple volleyball, keeping it in play. Placement again, if you would. We're tied at 10.
Yeah, great shove to the back corner there. That was the only place that you could go with that one, and KCU was out of position and tried to make a diving save but couldn't get there.
Good serve. Nobody back there to defend. Coach Gallimore looking at Torres says, that's your ball.
And that's one of those deals that when you see that line when you're looking cross court and you drive it toward two people, you make somebody make a decision, and neither made that decision. They were waiting on the other to make the call.
Another good serve. Into the net, tough play. They keep it in.
Great dig out of the net there.
From the other side, power hit. Oh! Funk went one way and the ball went the next way.
And that was one of the deals. I think it caught part of the air duct system over top, which changed the direction of travel.
Lopez ties it up with the kill, 11-11.
So now you're looking at three numbers right here, 15, 18, and 20. That's the ones you're looking at in a match that's in a set that's this tight like this. Trying to get to 15 first, that's the most important thing.
Assistant coach, like an I formation for the Rams here. I like it. Good hit, right off the hands of Peterson.
KCU's done a really good job going cross court, attacking from this right side and finding those angles.
We'll make it 12-11. Went to the back row. Defense was there. Back at her.
What a block.
Out of bounds. Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay.
That was Rigsby that was there. Who was the other girl with her? 18.
Ward.
Yes. Beautiful block there by the two of them.
And Santana puts it in the left corner for the point. 13-12. Yeah, Coach Cassidy speaking highly of Ward on his pregame interview.
And there was warning again saying that basically she palmed that one, threw it to the back corner.
Block up front from Russell. Tied at 13.
I like this swing there by Rigsby, though. You're in position. You're ready to try to go down the pipe. You got a good ball there at the net. You got to challenge that blocker.
Sails out of bounds. KCU will get it back, going off Santana. 14-13.
Now, Correll back in. You got to feed her right on the very first time you get a chance to.
I'll give it to her. Tough break. It goes out of bounds.
I think you feed her, get her one, and then you find Banks to the outside there to try to get her going and get that 1-2 punch going between the two.
From the back row. Good hit. Knights keep it in play. Good block up front. That's close. Yeah, that's tough. Just too close to the net. And there's the 15-14 mark he was talking about.
Yeah, so now you're looking. You got the 15. Now you got to win it to 18.
Funk with the dig. Does so well back there. Whew. Too much on that one. 16-14.
And I think you get to, if Bluefield gets a point here, Coach Cassie's got to burn a timeout.
Stop the mo.
Yes.
There it is. Kool just played so well in the middle.
And that touch right there at the net, a perfect set. And again, everything that you're talking about what Correll's doing tonight is because of the set she's getting at the net. Ball placement has been pure to give her those big swings.
Pushes it way over to the left. There's the drop ball, but it's there.
Got KCU into the net there. Did a great dig off that touch down the line here, and then as the Knights came forward, I believe it was Ward, as she was leaning, she got into the net with that right hand.
And there's been several of those net calls, unfortunately, on the Knights, down 2 now. Service from the corner. Correll just bumps it over. Good D. Funk again with a nice dig. Set up from the other side. Good dig. This is a good volley right here. And that one goes out.
Just missed that back line. That was a punched ball for the back row, and it just missed the back line.
They've had to do a lot of cleaning this evening on the floor.
You want to talk about how loud this place has been this evening. I just got an alert on my watch that said the decibel levels have been high over the last extended few minutes. We've got over 90 decibels several times in this match.
You've got the football team, baseball team,
basketball team.
But I think it's great. It's, a small school like this, you get the support. KCU needs to get a point. Good dig. Oh, too close to the net. Russell could not get it. 18-16.
And so far, Kent, those numbers that I've given you, Bluefield has won the first two, 15 and 18.
Yep.
Now you're looking for that run to 20. KCU's got to make a run here to get this thing tied up.
Evans sends it out. Point, KCU.
That one was about an inch behind that line, but it was the correct call.
1 point game. Correll gets it, now she'll bust it. Yep. (18-18).
This one was beautiful. Tipped it at the net, sees that one up there, and just pounds it down. 4 players pulled to the near side. We're even at 18.
18-18 in game number 4. Evans puts it down. Out. It's just finesse with her. It's nothing really fancy. It's just.
Yeah, and that's what you're taught to do. When you're tall like that in the middle, you've got a ball looming at the net. Your job is just get on top of it and strike it as hard as you can straight down. Don't give someone a chance to get a hand underneath it and pop it back up.
So this will be service time for Bluefield. Another good game, 19-18. This is game 4. Corral from the middle, but the defense is there. Point, KCU. Tied at 19. Puts it down on the simple hit.
And now Bluefield has rotated through. They've got Corral stuck on the sideline.
And that's what they want. Good service. D is there. Drop ball. Has to go over. Middle hit, nope, other side. Mercy. Oh, it's in. No, I thought it was in.
That was a perfect pass from that back row.
I thought it hit the line.
Yeah, the guys next to us, they stood up and you couldn't see there in the camera angle.
20 all.
You're very limited with our angles here when it gets packed in this place.
KCU tips it on the kill. As you'll get Peterson to come in and serve her team up 1. This one's going to go to the wire. That's just tough, James.
They got KCU into the net there. I thought they could have gotten a reach over, kind of going over to touch the ball, but they got KCU in the net first.
Oh, that caught Rigsby off guard. Tough break. Timeout, KCU. And again, now Coach Cassidy feeling the momentum swing in game number 4, looking at the scoreboard, knowing Bluefield only needs 2 more points.
I'm afraid for Coach Cassidy that was 1 point too late. Again, you're looking, you're down 20-21, then it gets to 22-20. You kind of sense the momentum sliding away. Now you've got to find a way to side out here, and you can't have any mistakes. You do mistakes, it's match point. So, it's, again, you have to say so many good things about this KCU team here tonight. It wasn't clean in set 1, really played good in set 2. Kind of got lackadaisical, lost its focus in set 3. Battled really well here in set 4 in an ugly first part, then found some momentum. Back and forth we've gone, but Bluefield won the race to 15, won the race to 18, won the race to 20. Now here they sit, 2 points away from closing this one out. But again, I think you take set 2 that KCU won, and you take this one back 2-3 weeks ago, that's not a set they come out with a victory.
And so far with the games I've covered, several more to play, the best I've ever seen Corral play so far this season. Service for the Rams. And almost got Rigsby off again. Out of bounds. KCU, Grayson Sporting Goods, instant replay.
Really good job there feeding that opposite and going right down that far line.
So now Rigsby in the middle and Corral at the water cooler. That's just substitutions, all this is right now.
And this rotation has worked fairly well tonight.
Setter has to come a long way. Funk goes down. And it's another tough break. So many balls into the net for the Knights.
So now match point. And Santana, and she has been deadly from the line tonight.
She's got the finesse. Gets that leg up. Nice dig on the kill. Funk had to go a long way. Setter had to go a long way. Drop ball. Keeps it in play. Middle hit comes left. And that'll do it. As Russell on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay will give Bluefield the win at 25-21. KCU did win one game, but Bluefield wins the other three, and we'll take a break and come back and wrap things up here tonight from KCU on the Kool TV Sports Network.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Border Sporting Goods has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders also has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money, New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus.
One more time back from KCU, Kent Robinson, James Collier, Trey Carter. We wrap things up, and James, your take on tonight's matches?
Just a little bit of here and there of that could have swung this thing a totally different way, but I think you go back, you look at the film there in set 2 of what KCU was able to do. Really good job in system of getting things there. Again, in set 4, there were some times when it got in system, got the pieces that where it wanted. I think this rotation that they were running tonight, you could see it was still kind of maybe a little bit unfamiliar, but they've got more comfortable with it. But it's, again, when things fall, good things are going to happen for this team. It's just it's got to find a way to crawl its way over top of that hump, but it's ever so close getting there.
And Coach Cassidy said that, in his pregame, we're getting there, but we're not there just yet, but a lot of games to be played. Well, that'll wrap it up tonight for KCU Volleyball. Again, my thanks to AD, of course, Dave Manning, Rusty Cassidy, my partner James Collier, my buddy Trey up top with the camera. Have a nice night, everybody, and we'll see you next time on the old volleyball court here from KCU. This has been a Kool Hits TV Sports presentation. Good night, everyone.
Thank you for watching another KCU Knights volleyball broadcast live on Kool TV. This broadcast of Kentucky Christian University Volleyball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Hit Sports Network and Kool TV.